Alrighty, folks. The Pred version 1.12.4 patch notes are out. I'm going to link them in the chat here. See if I can get these linked in the chat correctly. Alrighty. Should have a little bit of time here to chill and run some Spire before I've got to finish getting packed up this evening. And get out to the tournament tomorrow. But chill, go for the Ironclad A20, go for some more attempts at it. Gotten quite close once. One time we got like right there at it, lost on the very final enemy. Potential snipe path to the right. It's always worth a try. Pop was better for us earlier. Pommel Plus is very good for us earlier. Okay, so looks like we're not getting the snipe. We may not be getting this. Well, actually, I know for a fact we're not getting the snipe. But at least we'll pull up to the boss full health. With some decent cards. Ghostly doesn't hurt us if it's Knob. If it's like a boolin, then we probably would really like to have Ghostly. We already have Pommel Plus, though. We could just play Anger. Just go for damage. I mean, yeah. Against Knob, it's like, I mean, none of them really help me that much, but I mean, look at that. That's a big turn of damage because we play Anger and Reckless. Yeah, that whew, coming out of Knob full health, folks. Who would have thought? That's not bad. There's our card draw. Flex is also decent, but there's our card draw solution. Big fan of the relic you get from this fight, but it can be a tough fight. Probably gonna explosive pot. Probably gonna explosive pot. That gets us lethal if we just go ahead and explosive pot first round. And we can probably take out at least one of them this turn, right? Ooh. So we have to play that. Can we potentially... We can't really get lethal on him anyhow. We can grab an Anger, but... Just gonna take the hit. Yeah, the Odd Mushroom is incredibly good. Vulnerable. You're only 25% additional damage instead of 50, so it's quite good. As far as these, I wouldn't mind Bloodletting, but Inflame is also kind of just good value. A second Pommel would give us kind of crazy card draw. I like card draw. And card draw. Now we have the freedom to remove. We're really looking to probably remove all strikes. At least 3 would be really nice. I hate when they attack. They both attack the first turn, dude. It's like, come on. It was anger for lethal. There's a rage. Goes really good with card draw. And anger. Upgrading it would be pretty nice. Not so nice against him, though, against this final boss. So probably, wow, we need a better defend card for this boss. We need True Grit. We need a True Grit Plus. We can maybe find something, I guess, by then. Until then... I mean, anger's just gonna get us there faster. Okay, here we go. Transform a strike instead and hope for a good defend card. Armaments will do. Armaments will do. Nine damage. We'll draw Reckless and Anger here. But the front one already buffed. What can we get to? Yeah, we get right on it. Still have enough for defend. Six Metallicize is very good in a deck where we're currently struggling to have block. No need for dual wield. Armaments plus. Make all of our defends better would be the main goal with that. Just enough? Now is when we run into the problem of armor. We got no good block cards. I should have just Burning Pact anyway to get rid of a strike. Yeah, see, just full hand of no block into a turn I don't want to take extra damage by attacking. Come in with no disarms. Disarms are always nice to get Act 1 versus pretty much any of the bosses. That should put him close. Yeah, should get him next turn. God, dude, it's just... Luckily, Metallicized Potion is kind of keeping us alive. It's not doing damage very fast. I'm not going to be able to burst him out this turn. Get a little bit of block back, though. Hey, was actually enough to burst him out. Left him on 3 health. Oh, some AoE damage would be great. Well, it's not bad. It's really solid AoE damage. Wow, Black Star. I'll take it. I mean, at least it's Act 1. Dang, we could take 3 elites. We hit something good at the shop. We could take 3 elites. If we can make it to that shop. Duplication potion, immolate. It's crazy they take 4 hits to get out of this form. We just have to take hella damage still, even with duplication potion, immolate, our best possible drop. Warcry Plus, I mean... Warcry Plus is pretty good for us. Fixes our bad draws. Oh, I probably draw armaments, don't I? I don't know. Just I still haven't got any good block cards. Like, it's crazy. I'm just unable to build block right now, and I don't have weak either, so like, or disarm or anything. Like, it's a little too late into the round. To be building this little block. Jeez, man. I mean, I can't do anything about this. I'm just cooked. Jeez, man. Barely squeaking by. Finally, a block card. Flame Barrier. At this point, 3 apparitions is looking pretty good. Yeah. I think at this point, 3 apparitions doesn't look too bad. Probably want to store apparition for next turn. Try to get the bird down as quick as we can, because that man will get out of control on us, and we got no health to back it up. Whew, vulnerables me. Right. We're still vulnerable, so as soon as we come out here, he's going to immediately be hitting us for 15. Yeah. I mean, I can't survive it anyway. was a good run, couldn't quite make it to that shop, had 500 gold on me. 24-hour Slay the Spire 2 stream, dude. Oh my gosh. I probably would be down for it, honestly, if I was on PC. That does sound kind of enticing. But we're just chilling because I got a tournament tomorrow, so I'm not going to be on late. A little midday, early day action. Pred servers are down as well right now. They just did like another hotfix. I can hit that shop and make it to that rest site, which is nice. Which means I probably should remove 2. And then hit the shop into the rest site. Yeah, Slay the Spire 2 is looking like the masterpiece that it was assumed it would be. So we'll look forward to its console release in about a year. Yeah, it looks insane, man. It looks insane. They'll iron it out even more, probably, and add a bunch more content before it hits like full release and goes on other platforms. Armaments is pretty good, gives us a good smith early. On sale Carnage isn't even too bad. Can't play at the same turn as Bash though, which makes it tough. Go remove a strike. Still have enough for on sale Carnage. Uppercut's probably like better, but it's whatever. Need armaments plus, pretty bad. Do we have bloodletting? Bloodletting here, which is nice. We'll go ahead and take that, actually. That'll probably come in handy. Wanted to hit this rest site, but then we're just going to another question mark, then another rest site. So it's not a great path, realistically, but... Golden idol. We'll take. Okay, so that worked out. We'll take the golden idol over our other options. We can go into this elite pretty healthy, but with only 1 potion. Gremlin Horn, if it's tri-centuries, that would be nice. It's of course not. We want to draw. If we have 3 defends or 3 skills, we're going to exhaust. We get 2. So we're probably not going to hit 3. Yeah, we're not going to hit 3. God, vulnerable, just taking stupid damage. Just short, too. Just short, gotta take huge damage. Gambling chip, I'm not that big a fan of gambling chip, but if you have some very specific setup that you want to get off, it is nice. Barricade, the way I won my Ascension 18 and 19 runs were through Barricade and Body Slam. So we could pivot to that now. The deck's already pretty thinned out. We do have a Bloodletting. I don't want to pass on the Barricade. if it's a potential run winner. Colorless pot. Is better than Exhaust Elixir against this boss. It's like here, what would we want? We really don't have enough synergy to be playing Barricade, I don't think. Barricade Body Slam is OP. That's how I won my 18. I struggled many times, but that's how I won my Ascension 18 and 19 runs, were through Barricade, Entrench, Body Slam, stack up, 999 block, and one shot. You just have to survive long enough to get it online. I mean, it's probably worth bashing first turn. Oh, wow, that's tragic. $20. Metallicize sounds pretty good. Maybe some good question mark rooms. Okay, Dex Pot is pretty nice. Wow, both of these are good. Liquid Memories could help us get Barricade up for free against this boss. We built no block, we just cooked. Just had no block to build. Oh yeah, Impervious, Entrench, Body Slam, Barricade. Dude, just stack it up. It was successful for beating 18 and 19, but we had one run that made it to the second boss in Act 3 on A20, and it was not on a block Barricade run, and we just eventually ran out of gas. But the Entrench, and Impervious is like a snap pick. Almost always, if you see Impervious pop up as Ironclad, there's like never a bad time to take it. You know, at some point in some fight, some boss fight, you're gonna need it. True Grit Plus would be really nice, but ooh, little early matching game. Oh, okay. Didn't really see anything we would have taken too much there, because I didn't want the second bash. Definitely don't want the second bash. Pommel. Pommel early is pretty nice. Spot weakness is pretty decent. Geez, the amount of fights that we're getting. Spot weakness on a turn where no one's attacking. Nothing that helps us here, really. I mean, Heavy Blade's pretty bad. Pretty hard to get Heavy Blade value. Smith Pommel pretty much helps against every elite we could hit here. Yep, helps against him, that's for sure. We're not going to be playing Spot Weakness. Probably should have played Vulnerable Pot, though. You know, definitely should have played Vulnerable Pot. Dang, and we draw Bash back around. He's doing 24 and I have 23, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's just GG. Okay, well, we didn't, you know, didn't waste too much time on this run. Didn't waste too much time. He got it over with quick. A really bad roll on those question marks. Every question mark was a fight. Just like, what? What are we doing, man? That's everywhere. You might as well just put little fight markers there, dude, if every one of them is going to be a fight. Pommel out of the first shop. You can't ask for much more. Anger or Iron Wave. We don't know. I don't know if I want to commit to an Anger deck, but Iron Wave is just good value. Pin Nib's not bad. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's not bad. Smith Pommel, as always. Go into this free elite. What do we have after this free elite? We've got a path to a rest or a path to another elite. Probably path to the rest in the question mark rooms. Whetstone's not going to help us at all because we get 2 strike pluses. At least those will be the last strikes to leave. We can deal with 2 strike pluses. Juggernaut, if we do go the tank build, which we haven't committed to anything yet, will be quite nice. Metallicize, we need at least one of. We could go ahead and take a Shrug It Off, but we need to have at least one Metallicize for Juggernaut value. War Paint, and we get 2 Defend pluses. Okay, well, that sounds about right. We got 2 Strike pluses and 2 Defend pluses. Not going to hit the Iron Wave. We have no other skills added, so that has to hit 2 Defends. Get a shop with an Anchor in it and an Entrench. We don't have all the pieces to make Entrench valuable yet. Dramatic Entrance is also an option. And Strike Remove. That sounds like a very good combo. True Grit for, yeah, 58, okay. Smith Dramatic Entrance sometimes is actually good. Smith Juggernaut just to have DPS here. Since it looks like we're going that path. Ooh, remove a card. Remove our last non-upgraded strike. We hit another shop, that's crazy. No gold. And we hit the Thief. Nice, look at that pin nib value. Feel No Pain. It's pretty nice. Another way to gain block. And proc Juggernaut, especially if we can get a Reckless. Rest into Slime. What do we need into Slime? Iron Wave Plus into Slime, actually. But a lot of turns that we're going to be taking damage here. Probably just pop Metallicize as well. Yeah. Oh, I missed out on Juggernaut on the first cycle, man. Make sure we can get it second cycle. Dang it, I'm already in Juggernaut mode. Whew, that's rough. Nine damage. Yeah, we wouldn't have got the roll anyway. That's why I didn't want to chance it. I didn't think we were going to get the roll. Can they not all attack on the same turn? Okay, that worked out. Worked out just barely. Really don't need bludgeon. I don't see myself needing bludgeon. I don't need corruption. Could use corruption with feel no pain and all, but we don't have any skills to even use corruption with. Pin nib bludgeon. Pin nib bludgeon could be tech, but I don't think we need that. That's unfortunately just a skip. And I really don't want any of these either, man. Wow. It's a really unproductive Act 1 boss. No card strength added, no relic strength added. We don't have good relics yet. It's gonna have to be some desperation elite fights here. Left path, elite, question mark, jump over to the right, bonfire, second elite. Yeah, that'll work. Dude, avocado is so tough, man. Putting up good block though. Juggernaut's doing good damage. Okay, we'll bomb. We'll bomb out of here. True Grit. True Grit's decent status management right now at the least. We just need it to be True Grit plus. I'm not going to take the apparitions. Yeah, we're smoke bombing this bad boy. Yeah, I ain't dealing with that. That's a lot of damage, and they're going to take my gold right before the shop. Armaments. Ooh. Evolve does cook some fights, but armaments is probably better for us overall. We already have a lot of upgraded cards, though. Just card remove. Bash. Like, I'm really not interested in dealing damage via attacks. Let's just card remove Bash and see if we can make that work. Okay. don't really want to exhaust my defense that bad. Neither of those hit the bird. Yeah. How about Neon? She's pretty broken too. Neon really didn't get... The biggest thing about Neon is she got her invulnerability when she dashes removed. So she can still take damage, she can still be CC'd when she is mid-dash. So they did change that, which I think is a welcome change. Armaments Plus or Evolve Plus? Armaments Plus is just so good. Because then we can just rest here. Yeah, they nerfed Chimera's healing as well. I mean, I think they did some good nerfs. There was some weird stuff in there, but... Yeah, her damage output and range are probably still going to be a problem. The true damage is very ridiculous. Alright, choose one of 20 cards to take. We would like... Body Slam is not bad. Flame Barrier. Iron Wave, shrug it off. And even Rage wouldn't be too bad, but I think a Flame Barrier sounds pretty good. Yeah, her true damage is quite ridiculous, I'll say. And it makes building her so easy and obvious because it's like, oh, I don't have to build pin. I'm not building a drop a pin. There's no reason to. I think her true damage, it would be cool if it was like just her niche, right? Like, okay, she deals big true damage, right? We haven't had a big true damage dealer. That's her thing. She deals true damage. But on top of that, if she empowers that slow, that AoE to do the mez, dude, that is more brutal than Rena mez. It's so brutal. It's a massive AoE and it's a long duration mez. It's just crazy. Yeah, we unfortunately do not have a fast enough deck. We've got our last 3 relics in a row pretty much dead. Plus we didn't even take a boss relic, so we were far behind the power curve at that point. Nunchucks, we could easily do an anger deck around. Or or reckless. Yeah, her mez is way easier to hit than Rena's. And she does deal more damage than Rena in the entire mid game. So like it is like we thought Rena was brutal, and they eventually reduced the size of her mez splash. I think they've got to reduce the size of that one as well, or make gravity affected more so you can't throw it as so damn far. Like, god dog, you can throw that thing so far. And it's such a long... I think the duration needs to be... I think the duration across the board of all CC needs to be taken down at least another 10%. You know, they said we did 10% across the board CC reduction. It's like, dude, that was not noticeable. CC is still insane. I think take another 10% off. Havoc's gonna fall off too hard. Cleave is a okay strike plus. Ooh, anchor. Anchor first pull. Card remove a strike here almost certainly. And then I think maybe a pommel too wouldn't be bad. Just take the gold right now. Smith, pommel. Probably more impactful than smithing anger against most of these elites. Making it take a little bit longer to build up his meter. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind it. The nerfs that he's getting are not insane. The only one that's really substantial is the cooldown to his cleanse. Is getting a lot longer. That's the biggest, that's the most substantial change that Kai is getting. But I would be in favor of his meter filling slower. They are making it so his meter drops off faster as well, I believe. When he leaves combat, so that could also affect him a little bit. Ceramic Fish is trash. There's a Reckless, but I think we'll just take a Flex over it. Look at that. Timed out perfectly. Evolve, pretty nice anti-status or status counter. Could take this elite early, but take an extra fight of rest and then take a late elite. Sounds pretty good. Such good card draw, such good flow of the deck right now. Sentinel. Not bad. We really don't need more block cards, but not standard issue block cards like that. But we may end up taking... We'll probably will end up taking Burning Pact, so if we do... Like Burning Pact would be really nice here. We've already got crazy value out of Flex. I think I should either make it a Flex Plus or just make Anger. His Elon Kin is also so strong. Yeah, nerfing what they should do because it needs to deal with the CC. Well, yeah, that is a good point. They're making the heal not as strong as well, but the cooldowns are getting extended by quite a bit. But there is a ridiculous amount of CC in this game. Ooh, it's looking like Pred is up. I've just got that invite from Lime. We just got the bat signal from Lime that Pred's up. And I've got enough time to run a little bit, so... Let me see if I can finish this act, and then I'll... catch up with Lime Nut. I would rather set up here. Just try to do damage as fast as we can and just take the hits. Yep, should be able to get him next turn pretty comfortably. There we go. Puzzle is not bad. Another Sentinel. Beam Fire is not even bad. Fire Breathing is not even bad. I think another Sentinel could be cool. If we actually get Sentinel value this run, that would be insane. I think we actually just True Grit Smith here. We don't care for the rest. Hey Lime, if you're in the chat, I'm coming. I'm just not there yet. What is this draw, dude? Just drew every defend card I have in the entire deck. They could change the way his cleanse and his scaling works. Between maxing his tankiness or maxing his cleanse. Seen a lot of people saying it's good. Oh yeah, this game's incredible, brother. This game's incredible. Slay the Spire 2 just came out on PC yesterday, I think. This game came out in 2017. The original Slay the Spire 1. I don't think I'm capable of beating this boss with this. Did not happen upon True Grit at all the best times for these burns. Only like 100 health left, but I got one, so yeah, 6x6, GG. GG, good effort. I believe Lime wanted to hop in some pred, so I may hop in some pred with him real quick, since I got a little bit of time left. I guess I can boot the stream back up, but yeah, some unsuccessful runs here. Had one run that was looking pretty decent there for a while, but it fell off. So we'll catch you guys over on some pred here in just a moment, I guess. GG's, keep enjoying Spire, folks. Keep enjoying Spire.